the name Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan. In Hebrew, it will be Yonatan. Yonatan. It will become put together from this Tetragrammaton, from the Lord, right? And also Natan. He has given, literally. Okay, something. So it would be Yonatan would be something like the Lord has given. Now, the way this works is when it gets moved into English, for some reason in Englishizing a Hebrew word, the yud becomes J. Now, some people are upset. Why is there J in their Bible? There was never J in the Of course there was never a J in the Bible. So what? So you can't call it Jerusalem. You can call it Jerusalem. Just know that its original wording is Yerushalayim, and it's okay. You can call it Jerusalem. All right. So here also we're looking at also how the word tetragrammaton and Yah or Yahoo, okay, that is put in the ending of the name to form the word Jeremiah. So it's those of you who can read this, you could see that it goes Yahoo. So this is the Yahoo. So my name is also this way, right? Eli Yahoo. And so is Jeremiah. Yirmiyahu. Now, we will see in the next slides when we're going to talk about difference between Abram and Abraham. To a lot of people, it's a mystery. Why did God change from Abram to Abraham? It's almost the same. But we will see in Hebrew that it makes an unbelievable difference. But we will see there that the same two letters are going to be discussed. Now, this is the letter Reish, so it makes like an R sound. And this is Mem. It makes a Mem sound. So Rm. And this is Yud. It makes the, let's just say, E sound. So it's Irmiyahu. Did you get it? Let's do this one more time. So the first letter, and of course we're going right to left. Please forgive me. Okay, forgive me. There's nothing I can do. It's just right to left. So first is E, second is R sound, third is M. So irm, and then we're adding the Yahoo. Can we do that? Can you do that together with me? Let's do this. Irm Yahoo. Irmiyahu. One more time. Irmiyahu. Folks, first of all, congratulations. If you've been repeating after me those things, you've been already pronouncing at least 3 or 4 different names in Hebrew. Let's see how it goes to Isaiah. So Isaiah, of course, it's similar to the word Yehoshua or Yeshua, that becomes the Jesus in Greek and Jesus in English. Of course, when the Jews wrote the New Testament or the Gospels in the English of their time, which was Judeo-Greek, or Greek rather, they of course as Jews made it Judeo-Greek. But when you read it and it says that, okay, and she will call him Jesus because he will save his people from their sins, right? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you call somebody Jesus if you would say, if God is going to save his people from their sins? It doesn't make any sense. But if you read this not in Greek but in Hebrew, of course, the Hebrew was there behind the Greek, okay? But if you know how to say it in Hebrew, then you would understand that what it really says is that you will call his name Yeshua because he will leashia his people. So Yeshua is salvation, right? So you will save him, you will call him Yeshua, someone who saves, because he will save. Now that makes sense, right? So this is why this is so important to go under the text of translation, because the Bible comes alive even more than it already may be alive for you, even in translation. Somebody said that if we always and only read the Bible in translation, it's like listening to Bach played only and always on harmonica. You will get the tune. You will. If somebody is very good, they can play Bach on harmonica. But you won't get anything else, because Bach needs to be played in the church organ. This is how Bach is meant to be played, right? We all know that. So it's very, very, very important. If we only and always read the Bible in translation, we will get the tune and not everything else. But I trust that I trust that you are a very serious worshiper of God, that you are very serious of the learner of the scripture, and therefore you're gonna want to know not just the tune, but you're gonna want to hear the whole Bach, not in the best organ possible, by the best player possible, not just played on the harmonica. So we learned this Yirmiyahu, and the same thing here is happening with Yeshayahu, right? Yeshayahu. So we have one of my colleagues is this gentleman by the name Dr. Yeshayahu Gruber. Dr. Yeshayahu Gruber. So he also goes sometimes, well, when he lived in America before moving to Israel, he went by Isaiah Gruber. That's the name I suppose his parents really gave him in America. Isaiah Gruber. When he came to Israel, he obviously adopted an original name of Isaiah, which is Yeshayahu. That's how it is spelled for him, Yeshayahu. Okay, the Lord, salvation of the Lord, or something to that effect. Okay.
What Bible do you read, and how do you know it's the right one? There's only one version of the Bible, right? It might surprise you to learn that Bible translations led to many versions of Holy Scripture. Long ago, translators interpreted the Hebrew Bible, ensuring it would be enjoyed in many languages. But when they encountered Hebrew words they didn't understand, translators relied on their individual cultural context and used different words with different meanings unrelated to the original ones. This led to Bible versions that lacked the full, beautiful, original explanations becoming part of our history. That's why when you join our online classes, you'll get back to the source of the original Hebrew Bible to uncover hidden meanings.
Get back to the source. Join our online course today, where the treasures of the authentic Bible await you.
Click on the link and register to start your biblical experience.